Um, it's kind of like a regular annual meeting where you see your contacts in the industry, and then because of COVID, that got suspended. So it was great meeting with your all contacts in industry and friends and former colleagues and partners. And it was also great that we were able to finally meet in person with new customers and new partners and
Yeah.
prospects that you've seen just on the screen for the last 2 years. It is, I think, the personal touch and the opportunity to share a beer or a burger or whatever. It's always important in building that relationship. It is not only about the business, but the best business is when you do it with people that you know, trust, and get along with.
Yeah, you know what? It's massive, that point, isn't it? The fact that we are 2 years, 2.5 years really, the pandemic, and some of the major projects that we completed, you're right, we've never met our clients in person, and you feel like you know people, but being able to just go out and have dinner, and it was great, and the takeaway from that about the industry that we're in. How amazing that you can do that, across geographical territories globally. You can take significant clients live in the cloud, in our case, working with our partners and execute a project, for millions of subscribers in some cases. And that was the first time we met people. I mean, amazing. So that's a major takeaway for me that early. And because the show itself, I mean, and what was on display and what was new, people said, my colleagues, since I've been back, because I've only been back a few days because I had an extra holiday, what was new? And I'm thinking, what was new? Well, it was just bigger, faster, more integrated. There was more integration. There was much more collaboration, being talked about, and all the scale is there that you're ever going to need. AWS, Microsoft, Azure, GCP, they're all there. But that was my main takeaway, really, just faster, bigger, more scalable. But probably a little bit of talk about some, packaging all of that feature and functionality and packaging it for some other tiers, so that everybody can benefit from the amazing technology that we're all delivering.
Yeah.
I don't know if you felt that as well.
Yeah, no, I think the show felt a little bit different than other times. I think people were making plans for NAB to go forward, but at the same time keeping some reservations about any possible last-minute changes to COVID because of COVID. So I know that there are booths, companies that wanted a bigger booth, and they couldn't find the right space. But it was great being there. I think it also happened at a very interesting time, right after the CNN Plus announcement and right after the announcement by Netflix that they had lost subscribers. But I think in general, the people in the industry were pretty optimistic about the opportunities working forward. The ideas, as you mentioned, of simplifying the complexity of live streaming and monetization for the operators and the content owners. I think that was good. I think it might be my experience, but I felt like there was a lot of buzz in the West Hall, probably more than in some of the others. It might have been, I may be biased with that, but it's always a great time when you can spend some quality time face to face with people, exchanging ideas, learning from what they're seeing in the industry, what their partners or customers or even competitors are telling them about the industry, and how we can best collaborate to deliver those services and those solutions that they need in order to be successful in their business.
Yeah, you can't. Everybody's been hungry for that, haven't they, for the last 3 years, 2.5 years. So that was great. And there's a lot of talk about IBC as well in September. Some of the guys, as you said, the decision making around booth size, and do we have meeting rooms or do we have a booth, etc., etc. I think some big decisions are going to be made in this quarter now, or already have been made, about how big do you go at IBC, because there was a hunger to get back at NAB, and I think that hunger is going to get even higher in terms of anticipation and expectation for September in Amsterdam. So looking forward to that already. Also looking forward to as well, no NAB or IBC is complete without a party. So fair play to those guys who went ahead and had a party. And so if Stefan Lederer and his Bit Moving guys, if you're watching this, fair play to you, because you put on a great party at the Marquee at the Cosmopolitan, and everybody there I know appreciated it. That was a great night on the Sunday night, first night of the show. So thanks for that. And personally,
I'm heading out to Boston next week for the Streaming Media East event, and then probably one in June in Denver, and then maybe IVC. A lot of work behind the scenes to make those events successful. So thank you for all of those who participate. And if we didn't get a chance to meet with you guys at NAB, and you want to talk, we'll be happy to set up a call with you or look for an opportunity to meet face to face at the earliest opportunity.
Okay, great. Well, good catching up with you, Jose Luis. No doubt we'll speak soon, and good luck for your next show and next week in Boston.
Will do. Thanks, Ian.
Okay, bye-bye.